Inside Portland State University's food pantry,
We are a resource here for students.
Tess Conley braces for November 1st.
We expect to see a huge influx in people utilizing the pantry.
Next month, due to the ongoing federal government shutdown, 1 in 6 Oregonians, around 750,000 people, may lose food stamp benefits through SNAP, the federal Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It helps people with low incomes pay for groceries, including college students.
I don't know. I'm really hoping
like Ray.
I don't have a clear budget for my food. It's only from SNAP.
Ray gets roughly $290 a month through SNAP, the maximum amount for a full-time student, she says.
Without that money, I have to find a way to take it from something else.
Something that me and my kids depend on a lot.
Julie is a full-time mother and a PSU freshman.
But it's something that I am concerned about. But I'm one of those people that has the advantage and, opportunity to be in this area where there is a lot of support for moms. But I know a lot of people don't have that. So, it's worrisome.
This year, about 11,000 PSU students reported being food insecure, according to campus food pantry data.
And we haven't even seen the cuts from SNAP yet.
I'm worried about the situation.
College junior Marin, among those now turning to the school's food pantry for help.
I think I have a plan to move forward. Of course, there is that worry that things might not go to plan.
I would say to start thinking ahead. Visit the pantry as often as possible and start stocking up on dried goods, things that are going to keep in your pantry. I don't want to instill any fear or have people panic, because we're not going anywhere and we're going to be here to support you as best as we can throughout the entire month of November and however long this might last.
The federal government has been shut down for 24 days as of Friday. The shutdown will extend into next week as Democrats and Republicans continue to clash over health care funding.
I feel powerless about it because this is something that I didn't shut down the government. Nobody I know shut down the government and chose to have this.
I think it's horrible, and I really think they need to get it together so that people and families can have what they need to survive out here.
Okay, if this shutdown continues and SNAP benefits do not come through next month, we know it will impact more than 750,000 people statewide. But let's take a look at the impact in Multnomah County, the state's most populous. 143,000 people receive SNAP benefits here, including almost 40,000 children and 20,000 seniors. Now that adds up to about $6 million in benefits every month. I talked with the Multnomah County chair just a few hours ago, and she has this message for those impacted.
But I want to, assure you and everyone watching, we're working with our community partners to see what are all the things that we can do to keep people from experiencing hunger and food insecurity. So we are working on that. I do want to encourage people, everyone in our community, to donate or to volunteer with a food bank. I know that the Oregon Food Bank.
The chair and other local leaders now calling on the federal government to release contingency funds to keep SNAP food assistance going despite the ongoing shutdown, now the second longest in U.S. history.
The thing that makes me angry about this is purely preventable, right? We have children, seniors, veterans, people with disabilities, all of these people who are relying on SNAP to make sure that they don't go hungry. And it's unconscionable that the federal government is shutting off this critical resource to people when it is something that they actually have the power to correct in an instant.
And just today, a memo from the federal agency in charge of SNAP says the Trump administration will not use contingency funds to keep the money flowing next month. It says those funds are not legally available to cover regular benefits and are instead for helping people in disaster areas, like those affected by severe weather. The document goes on to blame Democrats for the government shutdown and the reason SNAP benefits won't be paid in November. The political finger pointing in D.C. seemingly reaching a new low here, with parties not willing or able to make a compromise, using hungry Americans as the pawns caught in the middle. But we want to hear from you. Do you receive SNAP benefits? Are you worried that money won't arrive next month? What are you planning to do? Let us know. We'll stay on top of this in the days and weeks to come. So email us the story at kgw.com or call and leave us a voicemail, 503-226-5090.